Assalamu alaikum. My name is Hussein Ahmed Alvi. In the previous sector, we have discussed, we have written program of solid, rectangular, and rectangle and square quadrilateral. Then we made that solid to hollow rectangle, and also we'll do the same thing with rhombus. First of all, make solid rhombus. For that, you just have to comment out something like this and make quadrilateral, and we do this, and we will have to comment out this prototype, and also we have to just write print if star, then it will make that solid. See, first at first what we have done, a solid rectangle, as though both row and column are the same, so it is rectangle. Now we will just make rhombus. For doing that, we have to make indent. Where is the 6, 7? We have to make a space here so that it creates an angle less than 90 degree. Then we can call it a rhombus or a parallelogram. Now our task is to make the program for rhombus and parallelogram. For doing that, we must use a private void. Later, first of all, we have to discuss something. Where did it go? Yes. First of all, we have to do we have to set something or set a function here. For that reason, that this thing creates an angle. This thing creates an angle, because we know that in parallelogram or rhombus, the angle is not 90 degree. It can be less than or greater than 90 degree. For rhombus, angle is greater is here greater than or equal, greater than or less than 90 degree. 90 RW. For doing that, we have to put something here, some function to do that, make that indent. For doing that, we need a for loop. I will explain it later. First of all, make that function first. For we can take another variable called k. K will start from 1, then semicolon k. It will continue till k is less than or equal m minus I, and it will increment in every process. For that reason, we will print space, print f space space, sorry, just space. Now let's check, and forgot, I haven't mentioned this variable, so I have to mention this variable k. 5, 7. Here is that angle we wanted. It is less than 90 degree. So this is our program. Now, what have we done here? Where here? For the first case, this is for this for loop is for making rows. We have talked about that in early cases. And M is for row. And here, this part, let's check. m. Okay, here m row is row number, row is 5. So I have said it will continue till m minus 1 is less than or equal k. It will continue till then m minus I. First of all, I is also increasing in every iteration. In m, when m equals to 5, then I equals to 1. That is why here there is only 4 space, 1 2 3 4. And when in the second iteration, m equals to 5 and the row I equals to 2. That is why here is 3 space. In the third iteration, k is also increasing. In the third iteration, m equals to 5 and I equals to 3. Then 5 minus 3 equals to 2. There is 2 spaces. Then 5 m equals to 5 and the fourth iteration I equals to 4. That equals to that means k is equals to 1. That is why in this case there is a space here. And after that after that m equals to 5 and k equals to 5, k I equals to 5. That means 5 minus 5 equals 0. So it is less than 1. So we get this function, this thing get out from this function, then do this making columns thing, do this making column. Now we will put this thing in another void. Just take it, make void trailing trailing space, yes, space trailing space. Just copy this thing. For commenting, just Control X, Control V. Now we will use function we will use this prototype also. Now we will use this function in the first place where we were discussing the that trailing thing. Here is a semicolon. Now now it's done. Let's check. 6 8. Here we are seeing that indent we are talking about. Now k is just another variable. It is in here. K is row number. In when k is 1, that indenting is that trailing is happening here. When k is 2, that indenting happening here. But every time that k is increasing, means this row is increasing, then the trailing is lessen, like m minus 1, rate of m minus 1. So that's our program. Thank you. Now we will do the hollowing part. For hollow, everything is same. We will just clear out those comment. That's how we will do the clear out the comments. Then we will just cut this thing because we have printed the star here, so we don't need any other star. Let's check 5 and 6. It's a hollow rhombus. Now to make this interesting, let's check when it's a rhombus, it will say it's a rhombus. Now for doing that, we can type if making column, no, if running space, no. Now changing this is square or this is square or rhombus, as square and rhombus is same, but the angular different, rectangle or parallelogram. Now it's done. We have done our program. 5 6 is a rectangle or parallelogram. It's a rectangle or parallelogram, because if every rectangle is a parallelogram. We know that in every quadrilateral came from the parallelogram, so that is why we have written this type of program. Thank you for watching. Assalamu alaikum.